I can count to 10 in Tagalog, Thai, Spanish, and English.
Count to 10.
Well,
in
it's not
Tagalog.
even recording it.
Tagalog.
Oh, it is recording.
Yeah. Well, looks like we're starting the show. Hello. Hi.
What's up?
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
I have a question. What do I look at?
What do you look at? You look where you want to look at. Except if you want to look right into your wine glass.
Just straight down.
Don't look at me.
Should I break the fourth wall?
Yeah. Don't even.
Don't
we're not
do that.
even here.
Okay.
Talk to the audience like they're in the room.
What's up, guys?
For all the audio listeners, clearly there's someone else in this room right now. But first of all, we are.
You're not down, right?
We are. You're not down.
We are. You're not down.
With.
The only podcast on this planet that makes your feet 2 sizes bigger every time you listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah.
I got some fucking
Skis.
straight up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some fins. That's not. What's the flippers? Flippers. Is
Some
what I was
flippers.
looking for. I'm a size 7 boys now.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Started very small.
We need
Can
to
I just
record
let
some
you guys
more
know?
podcasts.
Sorry, real quick. Can I just let you guys know that I call this something different?
Call what?
For me, it's not just a You're Not Down podcast. For me, it says, You're Not Down.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
That's how I say it.
Okay, hold on. Let's introduce
Let's
ourselves
introduce
real
the
quick.
people to ourselves. Well, they know who I am. I'm Michael Halftime Rubio. Welcome, people.
And that must mean that I am Luis.
Chocolate Stickums.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah.
Luis Chocolate Stickums Castillo. And we have a very special guest today.
Very special guest joining us in the studio today.
My real best friend. Because Mike, he's more like my coworker. We're business partners,
I'm glad you finally
I
acknowledged
feel like
that.
we should switch seats.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
We're contractually obligated to hang out. This is the closest I've sat with him, and I hate it.
Ever?
I hate every moment of it. No, we have my best friend since like the 6th grade, Yarin
Probably sooner.
Leyva. Un aplauso, por favor. I don't have a clapping sound effect yet. Laughter is
I'm a little offended.
I'm sorry. That's the best we can do. Though.
That's what we do on this podcast.
Yeah. It's the clapping thing is pending.
Cool. Hi, guys. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome.
Can you tell that she feels totally comfortable right now, not even
We're
awkward
totally
in the slightest?
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna
Yeah,
be fun
for sure.
And speaking of fun,
Speaking of fun fact time,
is it? I mean, I would assume so.
it's fun fact time.
Fun fact
It's a fun fact time.
A fun fact time.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
I love it. We do it third
planned.
person every week.
Yeah.
Can you guys go first?
Absolutely.
I still need to think about mine.
You want me to hit it from the back?
Hit it from the back. Leave the nuts hanging out. Sorry. That's what he says. That's what he said.
Why do you apologize? You gotta own it.
Did you see the face she made?
It's cool.
I'll see it back on the replay.
Different
My-
dynamic. It's cool.
My fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week.
My feet are like magnets to dog crap.
You always step on dog shit?
Always. It's
There-
unfortunate.
Just look down every now and then.
It's not even that.
What is it?
Like I'll literally see it and then avoid it. And then on the walk back, step on it. It's a thing. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's just this way this universe works. My feet are magnets to dog crap.
Your shoe size already grew 2 sizes
It's
per podcast.
just more crap to step on now.
Yeah,
I
true.
feel like it's good luck.
Is it
Is
though?
that how that works?
Kind of. I mean, bird poop is good luck, so dog poop even more good luck.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that though?
Yeah. 100%.
Have you been shit on before?
For sure.
Are you the luckiest
That's why I
person?
believe it.
You're the luckiest person in the
course.
world?
Yeah.
I don't buy it, man. I feel like that's bad juju. If you get shit on, something bad's about to happen in your life.
We all know how that started, right? One guy got shit on, and he was like,
He was the laughing stock.
"Yeah, everyone's laughing at him," and he's like,
Yeah.
"It's good luck, guys. I swear, it's good luck. It's good luck."
That's the only
It
explanation.
just caught on.
I guess I just like the attention.
Look at me. No, you know what? I mean, just what's funny, because I feel like Yarin, it's one of those people that like you hear a story and it's like, of course that would happen to you. Of course, like that would never happen to anyone else.
Right.
You know what I have stepped on? Cow poop.
Oh,
That one was not fun. But
Where
now
were you?
how did you not avoid that?
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
like
it was huge.
that's a
so-
pie.
I don't know.
Did you just think it was ground?
I don't know. I just don't look down when I walk because I'm so far.
You just throw the whole boot away at that point, right?
Yeah.
No, I was in Mexico. I didn't have another boot.
So that's it. There's still some
Yeah.
You
residue.
let it dry off and then you scrape it away.
Wait, what do you do if you step in?
I throw the boot away.
You do.
As you should.
I just throw the whole boot away.
Mike has a bunch of left shoes in his house now.
Yeah.
Throwing so many right ones away. No, like just a real quick thing, because yeah, like I said, I met Yarin when I was in the 6th grade. She's a little bit older than me. Not important.
Wow.
Sorry, she's old as fuck.
I
Everybody.
am. That's cool.
I just know my hair.
You're not
and
older than
my-
me, so
No,
You're
I'm
all right.
not. I'm
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
You're good.
Mhm.
I'm the dad of this
I'm
podcast.
still in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
20s, so
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, that was my 20s.
That's the 20s dance.
Only uphill from here.
You want me to walk? Just kidding.
It's very clear that Yarin just definitely wants to wop and let
Learned it
everyone
today.
know. She wants to let all 36 listeners know that she knows how to wop.
JK. I don't know how to
Can you
do
wop
it.
with us? For us?
No.
Not with us.
Oh,
Don't-
Definitely thinking about another song, I think. Some Irish river dancing. But yeah, no, I met Yarin when I was in the 6th grade.
Is this
and-
your fun fact?
No. Just real quick,
Oh,
because
okay.
it was kind of, because I feel like she's always a magnet for injury.
Oh,
Where, like-
okay.
Yeah, so for me, when you say you step on poop all the time, I'm like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
At least you're not stepping on other things.
Nails.
Yeah.
Syringes.
Cactuses.
But dude-
Bear traps.
hmm
Landmines. No,
Perfect.
because Inglewood has tall palm trees.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See, she already knows where this is going. And so
Forgot about that.
I think this was probably like the first time that we met. It was pretty early on. And we were supposed to go to a meeting. We were part of this group. We were part of a cult. We don't talk about it much.
Are they not recruiting?
Hey. No, they're not.
Uh-uh.
Okay. All right.
This is where I find out I can't wink.
The blue church at the end of the block.
Yeah, no, so we're supposed to meet up for a meeting, and I think Yarin gets there, and she's got like the biggest scrape on her face.
Oh, okay.
Just the whole
I
Like
thought you were gonna say
I-
bird shit.
The
That
biggest
was on the
bird
other
shit.
side.
Yeah. With cow shit on her boot.
Probably.
But no, it was the biggest scrape on the side of her face, and everyone's like, "What happened?" No, I think it was during your school, during soccer
It was
practice.
during a soccer game.
Yeah, that's what it was. A
yeah.
fucking palm leaf
Yeah.
from the tallest.
Oh, this is not even a soccer injury?
No. The palm leaf from like the 200
the
foot
tree.
tall
Yeah.
whatever fell
On
and
my face.
perfectly hit her in the face.
Did it float down like a single leaf?
It's like the intro of Forrest Gump
Yes.
with the weather.
Slashed her across
And
the,
the feather.
eyes.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like, who the fuck does that happen to?
Yep.
Well, it for sure happened
I'm
to me.
sure leaves fall
Yeah.
all the time. Hit no one.
I'm sure it had a lot of poop on it too. Am I allowed to say
Yeah.
S word?
Yeah, for sure.
Had a lot of shit on it.
Oh!
Yeah. Whoa.
hey,
Let's
take
bleep
it
that out. Let's
easy.
bleep that out. I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna say smiles.
We love that S word.
Yeah. I was gonna say something about that though. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't remember what that is. So I think it's time that you hit us with your fun fact.
My fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week. I can't say it until Yarin says fun fact of the week.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Hey, there it is.
Fun fact of the week. Are you ready for this one, guys?
Let's do it.
Strap in.
Strap on.
Cool.
I used to be in love with our guest, Yarin.
Hey,
Oh my
We're
God.
doing it. We're doing it. And I'm so
I'm
glad
gonna get a
that's
sweat stash.
I'm so glad that was the reaction.
this is. I feel like love rekindled now that I'm here
I'm
witnessing it.
sorry.
She
I'm
can't
not
even look at me
available.
anymore. She can't even look at me anymore. Right before we started this podcast, I said, Yarin, if at any point you don't want something in here, just tell us to cut it out.
Yeah.
Except this. We're doing it.
You know, Ash, to make you more comfortable, I should mention this. He says that to every guest we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it! I
love-
thought I was special.
No. That's just a funny fun fact because we went to the same school. She was 2 years older than me.
I was
Oh,
a cool one. I was like
She was
Pepper Ann
honestly
of the
she was cool.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah, without the
But-
glasses.
for sure.
Yeah.
She had the nerd glasses when she didn't need them. You know.
Yeah. Later.
That's how you
Yeah.
do that.
She was a YouTube star.
What?
I was?
We're on YouTube.
I was on 2 videos. Yeah.
She had the
Very
oh my
nice.
god shoes
Yeah.
parody. But yeah, no, I met her when I was in the 6th grade. So obviously you're young, you know, like you see a pretty girl and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm in love. That's
Instantly fall in
It
love.
was a
dude.
confidence. I was always very like, I'm doing my own thing.
That's what's up.
Was that your confident?
I don't know.
Was that your impression of what a confident
I'm
person
not even
sounds
sure
like?
anymore.
That was really confident.
I'm doing my thing. Just does a little shimmy. Most confident person in the room.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it was weird because it's like young puppy love, you know. Like I don't actually consider that like a first love.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Now we're getting real. That shit fake. No. It's like it was weird. Where like for whatever reason, I thought drawing cholo penguins for
Oh my
her
God.
was cool. I drew penguins with like chains and like LA hats,
Oh.
and I would be like, here you go.
You know what? I did have penguin vans. So I
That-
had like vans, pink vans with
So
like
did it
penguins
work?
all over it. Yeah, I was like, I love penguins. How did you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Well, see, it worked as a friend.
As a friend.
But I was like, she loves
Sorry,
me.
did it work? Did what work? I
It's
don't know.
working. I got this. I can only draw so many penguins, and then we're getting married.
For sure.
Whoa.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I thought that would work, and then because see, you know what? You tell me because
Okay.
you're the
I'll be the judge. I'll be the arbiter in this.
the what?
Arbiter?
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Like the notary, attorney.
Guys, we know I
Arbiter.
don't know words. Now you just made me feel stupid. I was like, that's not a word. I was like, no.
Well, you should have just accepted it.
Arbory?
Yeah, arbitrator.
Arbitrary? Yeah, no,
ahead.
it's like, so you be the judge. So Yarin, she made me, or she taught me how to make a heart with a gum wrapper.
It's
I was,
origami.
and I was like, I'm in.
That's a sign.
This is it.
That's a sign. You taught him how to do that?
Everyone knows how to like.
Does anyone have a gum wrapper?
Are you saying that was innocent?
PAs, can I get a gum wrapper over here? We have a crew. We have a really hardworking crew flying in a gum wrapper right now, just so I could prove that I could still do
For
it.
$1. I used to do it off $1.
We never got that far.
Like as
in our
kids, we
relationship.
would make it. Wow, girls, we're crazy. I just realized we used to make origami of rings or of hearts
Yeah.
from $1.
I've seen that.
And
With
now I
little-
just realized that we're kind of psycho.
But see, you can't give a young kid a heart.
Yeah.
I kept that shit in my wallet. I don't know if you knew that. That was in my wallet for
I
like.
did not know that, honestly.
Still is. Let me
It's
show
still there.
you.
Can I have my $1 back?
I would say the origami doesn't make you crazy. The giving it to a young boy and expecting him not to fall in love.
I would
you
also
know.
make that like 4 thing.
No.
Oh yeah, those are good right
Everyone
there.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Whatever.
Sorry.
You be the arbitrary.
Yeah. I'm gonna rule this one that she was in love with you also.
Yes. Well, too bad. I've moved on.
Yeah, I guess we're both wrong though, because she
Her
whatever.
face says it all. She's like, "Oh."
She confirmed that wasn't the truth. Yarin, I think it's your time.
I think
It's your time to shine.
It's my time.
This is the
I don't
moment.
know. I'm so nervous.
It's fun fact
I
time.
feel like I'm going to brain fart.
a brain fart.
Fun fact, I can count to 10 in 4 languages.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Let's hear it.
Wow,
Oh yeah,
let's say
that's
that
how we
earlier.
started it.
Okay. English 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Fuck, wrong
Yeah.
button. I'm sorry.
You needed the fingers out for English.
I'm just like preparing myself,
Yeah,
right? Start
all right.
easy and like make it look like that's the
Absolutely.
Can we hear Tagalog?
What other languages?
Spanish.
We know Spanish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
¡Ay, güey!
Oh, that was smooth.
¡Aplauso, por favor!
So Tagalog is, oh my god, I'm brain farting. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima.
We're gonna have to cut this out and pretend.
I forget 6 in every language.
Skip six.
No, I can't.
Seis.
6.
Sí,
Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima.
Chilapa.
Uh,
Just kidding.
wow, can I Google it?
I'm gonna
No,
guess
no.
languages.
Oh, come on.
Look, you
Isa,
started.
dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima.
Oh boy.
Anim. Okay,
Anim.
I got it.
The thing is, we don't know Tagalog.
Right.
So she could have
Sorry.
said any noise. She
Yeah.
could have said any noise, and we're like,
No.
oh yeah, obviously.
I was gonna say we
That
need our
was-
Filipino listeners to confirm this
No.
one, but she's in the studio right
Okay,
now.
isa,
She's a-
dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito.
Pito.
Interesting.
Like it. Whoa.
What's this?
Whoa. Hey, what the fuck was going on? Is it that time already?
It must be ceviche time.
You know what that means? There it is.
There
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
Okay, see,
I'm
every
terrified.
week,
This better not be a Four Loco.
every week at exactly 10:17, Ceviche makes a delivery.
AM.
It's a surprise.
My own too.
It's a surprise delivery.
Oh. Who wants to open theirs first?
All right. It's a surprise you can't peek.
I
You
can't.
Take a sip and you tell us what you think it is. For all the audio listeners, Ceviche the Shark, America's beloved, walks in with the surprise drinks, of course. Here we go, taking a sip. And what do you taste?
Ooh,
Good stuff. What do you got? What do you got?
a berry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
A berry of the berry species.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Mike? What do you taste?
What do I taste? Kind of raspy.
Raspy.
Yeah, kind of a raspy berry.
I'm tasting berries too. All right, let's reveal. Do we have the same thing?
Black cherry.
Ceviche. So I'm assuming you have the black cherry.
Of course I do.
Oh, strawberry
Nesquik.
Nesquik, you
Oh,
son
I
of
like
a bitch.
that one.
Official sponsor of the YND podcast.
Thank you, Ceviche.
Thank you, Ceviche.
Ooh, this is good.
Slurping up.
This is good.
So now Yarin has drank wine, a White Claw, and a shot
And
of
a
rum.
shot, yeah.
And a shot of tequila before
And she owes us one more language.
this. Yep.
I do. I only got to 7, but
We'll take your word for it.
thanks. If it weren't for like mixing it, it would have done a little better.
Yeah.
So I could do Thai. Nung song sam si ha hok jet bat gao. Sip.
Sip. Hey, aplauso, por favor.
Hey.
If you want me to say it correctly, it's Nung song sam si ha hok jet
Oh,
bat
that
gao.
sounds
Sip.
legit. That sounds
Now I
legit.
believe it.
That sounds.
Now I believe it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
a doubter.
I'll take the
until
number
now.
how. You know,
Oh yeah,
when I go to
so,
Thai place.
So in Thailand, when you're typing ha ha ha, they just put 55555.
That's not a thing.
It is 100%.
What? That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, instead of ha 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 ha.
That's a good fun fact.
55555.
I'm only laughing in fives from now on. No, I mean, like, obviously, Yarin, me and Mike were Mr. Worldwide. We're both Mr. Worldwide.
For sure.
The
Mr.
fans know.
Mr. and Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We're a married couple
That's what the
Yeah.
fans know us as.
across the
Yeah,
globe.
we met Pitbull. Yeah, so
I was actually going to tell, I wanted to tell that story.
yeah,
But no, there's a reason why Yarin knows so many languages.
so many.
She lives in the Philippines. She's coming from the Philippines. She's back home right now. And we'll see how long she graces us with her presence. But
Yeah.
she opened. I'm just like bragging about you now.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
let's hear
This
it.
this is why I wanted her.
You
on
could
the-
ask her to say it. That would be probably a
It
better
sounds better when
interview.
he says it. I
Guess
feel
I'll
like
just shut my damn mouth then, Yarin. Do you
Yeah.
want to introduce what you do, where you come from?
sure. Just said it so many times. Just kidding.
Give me some backstory.
Backstory.
So where
do you want me to start?
Well, where did you start? Where's the first place you moved out of this country?
So I moved to Thailand about 6 years ago, and I just wanted to like teach English, do like a 1 semester thing, which is how I learned the numbers. I taught them English, they taught me Thai, 1 to 10, ABCs, easy.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was fun.
What was your favorite part about Thailand?
It was like my first experience leaving, so it was just like a eye opener.
Yeah,
So I
just
guess,
shell
like,
shocked.
Kind of shocked, but not so. It was more like a freedom, kind of just like, wow, the world is so big. Kind of just like have that perspective, that first time having that perspective.
Yeah.
So that was my favorite. I lived on Koh Phangan, which is the full moon party island.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't go because I was a teacher, so I couldn't go to school smelling like alcohol. So I never went. So that wasn't my favorite part. But usually people go and that's their favorite part.
Oh, okay, cool.
And that's the thing, because we're all from the same neighborhood.
Yep.
We're all Inglewood natives.
Mhm.
And yeah, she graduated college and you just wanted to try something different, right?
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm a very, I don't know if I want to say spontaneous.
You're impulsive.
Person. I'm impulsive.
It
100% impulsive.
Sorry for saying it so aggressive. You're fucking impulsive.
Yeah.
I am. It gets me in trouble sometimes, but yeah. One day I was just like working HR, which I love. I love and adore HR. I've loved what I've done so far, but I was like, I want to leave the office for a little bit.
Yeah,
And then I
normally
left.
if you want to leave the office, you know,
go to the
like-
beach.
You go to the beach or you go
Yeah, for
like
sure.
which is a 10-minute drive
Yeah,
from
go
anywhere
home.
you are. She went to the fucking other side.
I just booked a flight and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a teacher now.
She still made it to the beach, technically.
Were
She
you
kept the
nervous
promise.
about that?
Yeah, I was. Yes and no, but I went like in a group, so I
Oh,
kind of
okay, cool.
signed up to be a in a teacher program to like get certified, and everything was like a group for a month, and then you go solo. So at least I kind of like eased into it. I want to say.
That's
Yeah,
great.
and then I never came back, except to visit.
I feel like she's leaving out a lot of important details here.
Go ahead.
She opened up her own taco cart. It started as a taco cart.
Yeah, I did that.
Pinchos tacos. We don't got to talk about the legality of that because there's definitely Pinchos tacos in
I know.
LA.
Once I realized it, I was like, oh shit.
I might have just exposed you.
My bad.
Trademarks don't span the world. Right?
No,
I think
no.
they're country specific.
Five.
Yeah.
I just really was waiting for time to laugh in fives.
Pinchos tacos. So you did that.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, it was kind of just like, hey, I'm in Asia. I know how to make Mexican food. This is not Mexican food. Like if I would go to places, they would give me ketchup mixed with water, and that's salsa.
Oh
And
my
I was like,
God.
no.
believe that?
That's a crime.
No.
So you've done more for the Philippines than they've done for you.
Yeah.
You gave them salsa.
Hey, yeah, so
That was Thailand still.
Oh, sorry, Thailand.
actually, I did that in the Philippines. So
Oh,
after
really?
after being a teacher in Thailand, then I moved to the Philippines, and then I did that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Tacos was in
Yes.
Thailand.
No, it was not.
Thailand, no.
Thailand, no.
Shit.
Do not
What a
argue with our
Terrible.
Do not
friend.
argue with our
I know.
guest.
I'm just gonna shut my goddamn mouth the rest of this episode.
Yeah.
So but did you run into troubles with starting that business? Like did they have the ingredients?
This
that you
is the
needed?
expose podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just
okay.
How many laws did you
No,
break?
I had a lot of troubles. Number one, ingredients was very like
Like do they have cilantro?
they did not have cilantro. No, sorry, cilantro. No,
Yeah.
no cilantro. The
Ay.
tomatoes are different. Even the onions are just like for me. I just can't really recreate everything that we have here. So I'd have to just like make up my own something that I like with my flavor profile and just sell that.
Yeah.
And then the government, I was on the beach. So then the government said, any building on the beach, you must cut away a few meters so that we can have more beach.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. So then my building got cut in half.
That's
Uh,
Wait,
And
this is not a
that-
shack. You mean an actual building?
Yeah. No, an actual
What
building.
the heck is
Yeah.
going on
Like
there?
I had like I can fit maybe 40 people on the first floor. And then,
That's a restaurant.
yeah. And then I had like space for 20 people upstairs. So
I was-
I legit had a restaurant.
and on the beach.
I
On
don't
the
mean to
beach.
undermine you, but I was imagining like you pushing around the little cart.
That's how I started.
Yeah.
I did start like that, and that lasted 1 month
dare
before
you
something
disrespect
else
my
came up. Yeah, so that it's like for a month, I just wanted to have a cart. I wanted it to be super easy.
Yeah.
And then the opportunity came where it's just like let's move into this building. Like it's awesome space on the beach, and it was beautiful until the government was just like, yeah, everything on the shore is going to be cut in half. So I kind of got screwed over, and I was like,
That's
yeah,
a classic Philip. Did you reach out to Manny Pacquiao?
I did not.
That guy's a mover and a
But I
shaker.
know where his island is. Like he has an island, and I
Really?
can see it
He
from
has
where
an
I work.
island?
He has an island there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that surprising?
He's a senator.
I guess not if I think about it, but like
Yeah.
That's the least
I think I'll
surprising
be
thing.
pretty amazed with anyone who owns their own island.
Yeah.
No, just talking about hardships because you told me a story and I cannot believe it. Because the thing is, it's like when Yarin's over there, obviously we still keep in touch. We have like group chats going, and we have like group FaceTimes. But for one thing, it's the time difference, you know. But the other thing, it's like when the pandemic started too, I couldn't even see our other friends that live in LA. So we were doing a FaceTime, and of course Yarin's like Wi-Fi's cutting out, you know. And then we're like, "Can you hear us?" She was like, "Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna go to the third floor." And there she goes. She goes up to the third floor of where she lives, or where she was living at
I
the
feel
time.
like that's normal. That's not even weird or crazy to me.
She's like now hanging off of the balcony,
Oh, okay.
essentially.
Yeah.
She's like, "Can you guys hear me?" We're
It's
like,
like-
"Perfectly."
One of
but-
those things where you have to hold your phone closer to the satellite.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they heard me better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that's one thing. But also, she told me a story that still, it like makes me laugh, but also makes me sad at the same time. Because obviously, she's running a business and she needs meat. But then they had a plastic ban. at some
Oh
point.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to tell it?
Is this? Go ahead. Tell us a little bit. Is this for environmental reasons?
It is, yeah, which is great.
Okay.
It's amazing. We
The
just
beaches
didn't.
were trash, right?
Yeah, they were trash, and a lot of plastic comes from other countries as well. So we're all for it.
America.
But No. That's too
Okay.
far.
All right. Fine.
But the thing is, I would appreciate like a leeway or a time to kind of find solutions or like other uses or other things that we can use
'Cause
instead of plastic.
It was abrupt, right?
It was like one day to the next.
Here's the ban.
Yeah.
Figure it
Ban,
out.
figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Like we didn't even have paper bags. It was just like, no, we can't sell plastic anymore. So I went to the market. I wanted to buy a slab of meat.
Mhm.
Let's say 1 pound, like 1 kilo, like 1.5 pounds. Or
Okay,
something.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Throw that in the conversion. You said 1 kilo. I just thought drugs. only drugs are referred to in kilos.
Yeah.
No,
The
1 kilo
taco
is like
business
for,
was a front for
Yeah.
the drug business. Susan.
it's not much, but it's like maybe like the size of like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about 1 kilo.
Which
Yeah.
is fine, yeah. And so they give it to me.
Oh, so you're just walking
Yeah,
around.
no
just have it
plastic
in your
bag,
hand.
no napkins, nothing. And they're just like, okay, here you go. I'm like, oh, okay. And I have to drive a motorbike. So like, mind you, like one hand is driving a motorcycle and the other hand is holding the meat.
With blood
Like a-
dripping
With
down.
blood dripping down.
Like a waiter. Like who has a really
Yeah.
like a
But like
a
I
food
think
server.
that, yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, 21st century. Sorry.
so I'm like, well, at least I'm not using plastic, but I'm like drenched in blood. I'm like, oh, I want to get home now.
And it was like a long ride, right?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like 3 minutes. Let's say like
30 seconds is too long to be riding with
minutes.
open meat in your hand.
Was it at that point that you got attacked by monkeys and bugs?
no.
That's Thailand, man. Not all Asian countries are the same. Are there monkeys in Philippines?
You keep saying Thailand, Philippines.
No
They're
one.
both very different.
No one's on the same page at this
We
point.
are not. on the same-
Let's just establish for the rest of this podcast that they're the same thing.
No.
No.
Okay, that's not how
There
that works.
is monkeys in
not
Thailand.
That's not- okay, I'm sorry.
There's a lot more monkeys in Thailand than there's in the Philippines, just because the Philippines is like a lot smaller islands.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no possible way for the monkeys to jump from one island to
Right.
another.
There's no trees connecting them.
No, not so much.
I don't.
But you'll find them, just not a lot.
monkeys.
Thailand, yeah, a lot of monkeys. Yeah, so I used to think monkeys were cute until I saw them, and
Right.
they're
I love
actually
monkeys.
pretty freaking terrifying. Ooh.
I want a pet. I want a pet monkey so
You
bad.
saw them in Thailand.
I loved it. That was my favorite part of the trip.
You said you didn't like parrots because they're too human-like.
Fuck parrots. Oh.
You kidding me?
And now he's talking about you like
Monkeys?
monkeys.
My monkey's not like, oh, yo, what's up? I want a cracker. This is not saying that.
No, monkeys. They're just like asshole people.
Yeah.
No. You could train them to be.
Did you train any monkeys while you were there?
I made a friend. There's a video on my Instagram. Follow me on Luis.
God.
Luis D. Castillo. I think that's my thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
whatever.
I got a video because that's the only thing.
You know,
I
this is
wanted
our
to do.
podcast. You don't have to plug yourself.
Guys, click right here if you want to follow me and look at my monkey post. No, because I visited her in Thailand.
Yeah,
one
tell
time.
us about that.
It was me and my cousin, the Jet, and we said, like, you know what?
Shout out
Fuck
to the
it.
Jet.
Screw that guy. He's my second cousin, not my first. No, we said, like, oh, let's visit Yarin. Like, we're both free. Let's do it. And so the thing is, we planned the whole thing. We're like, all right, we're going to land in Bangkok. We're going to be there for 1.5 days. Then we're going to go to this island, then this island. Then we're going to go to Yarin. None of that happened.
It's impossible.
We landed in Bangkok. We slept all day to, like, catch
Jet
up with the
lag.
jet lag.
Jet
Yeah.
lag, yeah.
Then next day it was like, all right, well, let's go to Yarin's island because it's the full moon party, you know?
Yeah.
It was New Year's Eve too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was like it was full moon party already, which is a huge deal at the beach. It's the biggest party you could think of. And now it's New Year, so like then you got the countdown aspect,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's amped up.
So it's big, but we now have to take another flight plus a van ride plus a boat to get to her island. So now we get there and we're already
Imagine
still
doing that carrying a
kilo of
handful-
meat.
Yeah, a kilo of just raw meat dripping down your hand.
No, but so we get there and like we get to the hostel where she's staying and it's immediate party. Everyone's partying. There's like foreigners from like all over the world, like playing beer pong, whatever. And Yarin's like, you guys got to catch up. Let's do it. It's like, all right, like, do you guys have Red Bull? And because I
We
need
sure
it.
do.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'll bring you some. And I was like, bring me 2. She's like, okay. So she brings me
I don't
Red
know if I
Bulls.
said okay that easy. I'm like, are you sure you want to?
Someone got me 2. And I was like, dude,
I was
I'm
like, are you
tired.
sure
I
you want
need
to? Okay,
nervous, I'm
okay,
nervous.
but are you sure you want to?
it. She comes back. Each bottle was this big.
Okay.
And they were
For the
glass,
audience, that's about like
the
3
size
inches.
of my penis. Yeah.
3
Yeah,
inches.
3 inches. Yeah, on a good day. So they were glass bottles.
It looks like a medicine.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
it
it's
was
like
a straight
glass
up.
bottle. Looks It looks like medicine.
Medicine bottle from the 50s. But it still had the logo. It had the little bulls on it and Thai writing.
Okay, skeptical.
But I see it and I was like, well, I guess that's how they package them over here. Whatever. And I'm definitely going to need two because they're tiny. So I drink it and it's super syrupy. It tastes like I'm drinking Aunt Jemima's.
Yeah.
That's not a thing anymore. That got canceled.
Go ahead.
Anyway, it's just going down my throat. I'm like, what the hell? But okay, whatever. I guess this is it.
Is it enough?
It's a different recipe. So now I drink two. So now I'm like, all right, guys, I'm ready. I got my juice. I got my juices.
Yeah.
So now I'm playing beer pong and we're going and it's a tournament. Me and the Jet end up going to the finals somehow.
Of course you do.
And so we're in the finals and it's the last game. And I go to shoot. And my hand just starts shaking.
Dude, heart
like,
just pumping out of your neck.
I've never seen it shake more. And I'm like what the fuck is that? And just like, whoa.
Looks like you're holding your penis.
Exactly. All 3 inches of it. And I just couldn't stop shaking it. And I was like, what's going on? And I think that's when I told someone else. I was like, I don't know if it was the Red Bulls that I drank. And they're like, Red Bulls?
No, I remember this was when you talked to me. And I was like, you had more than one.
Yeah. Okay, that was you.
I remember this.
And
I was like, they have amphetamines in it.
And she was like, they're stronger here. And I was like,
it's pure cocaine.
And then just everything just closes in on me.
No, I don't know. That's like a rumor, but they are stronger. Like, I don't know what they're made of.
Well, you see, I did my research.
Serve them in medicine bottles. That's kind of scary.
I would love to know.
No, I did my research after, and so apparently Thailand still has the original recipe of Red Bull when it was first invented. And when they were first invented, they were meant for doctors and hospital staff members. It's something that they would sip on. One bottle, they would sip on it during their shift to keep them awake.
Okay.
That's one bottle. And
as
a sipper.
As a sipper.
I straight up.
They also can't have shaky hands. So
yeah, exactly. And I did 2 of those. If one is enough to keep someone up throughout the night with occasional sips.
Yeah.
Dude, my heart was about to pound out of my chest.
I feel like I need to try this.
Honestly, you could buy them.
You can?
I found them on eBay. I know a guy.
For how much?
Don't worry about it. What are you, a cop?
Ooh, honestly, speaking about that, in the Philippines, if I want to buy Sour Patch Kids, it's $100.
What?
Of what? Filipino
so when
money?
It's worth it, it's worth American dollars.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
A pack of sour.
Well, the big pack.
Okay, so about 3 kilos of Sour Patch Kids.
But at Rite Aid, they're probably like $5.49. I know. Here in the Philippines, they're like $100.
I like how within half an hour you've already converted Mike to measuring things in kilos, by the way.
Yeah, I'm probably about 2,000 kilos. I'm the burly one on the podcast.
Yeah, so I get it. When it's worth it, it's worth it.
Yeah, no, whenever she comes to visit, she loads her suitcase with like Tapatio and like for sure
Sour Patch
Kids, yeah.
Oh, for the flight back.
Yeah,
okay,
we couldn't find that anywhere
I
else.
was just saying for the flight over, and I'm like,
that is an American candy.
Biggest waste of money.
That is America's delicacy.
Yeah. Also beer pong. That's why you were so good at it.
That's why you're so good.
It was the Red Bull.
Well, it dialed you in.
No, it was such a fun trip though. It was cut so short because like a day.
It was
and
a week.
A day and a half is traveling though.
Yeah, exactly. So you lose 2 days there,
Yeah.
and then you're jet lagged and tired.
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to go to Southeast Asia, at least make it a 2-week trip.
Yeah. You got him.
Maybe I'm the wrong person to talk to about this because I travel nowhere. I know I'm known as Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
But really, I don't travel anywhere. I don't like to leave my house, and I think that 3 days is good enough time to spend anywhere on this world.
I've tried to get him to go to Mexico with me. Why don't you go? Tell her in one sentence.
I don't want to get my thumbs chopped off.
Are your thumbs nice?
Let me see those thumbs.
Let me see your thumbs.
They're not great. They're not great, but I still like them.
You enjoy them?
Just by her reaction going, I think you're good, dude.
I've seen better thumbs.
I think your thumbs are
You
safe.
can live without thumbs. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
No, actually, you cannot.
I like that you acknowledge that the risk is present. What I do want to... So you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So,
I am.
It's fancy when you say
the
that.
entire time you were talking, I was just like, pronounce that word correctly. So you have another business, though.
Yeah. So what happened, going back to that, what happened to that building when it was cut in half, it was way smaller. So I don't have the kitchen space. I don't have the seating space. So I turned it into a paleteria. So now I have an ice cream shop that sells popsicles, homemade popsicles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And am I allowed to talk about your job currently?
Yeah,
Well,
Okay.
why jump so quickly?
I ain't ashamed.
So she opened up her paleta shop. Actually, keep talking about that. I'm sorry. I just hijacked this whole thing.
No, it's cool. So, with the small amount of space that I had, I was like, okay, I have enough space to like have a few machines, have a display machine, and all the guests would be walking by. Now I have walking traffic
Okay.
on the other side. So I just made the best out of it and just bought a popsicle machine that freezes things instantly using like salt water and a really strong compressor.
Oh, okay.
So made a recipe, froze popsicles, sold them. You're good.
Quick. I have a couple questions.
Uh-huh.
One, why did you even think about ever starting a business? And second question, where did you learn that that's an actual way to make popsicles? Like, so you get to this is in the Philippines?
Yeah.
You get to the Philippines. What makes you think you can start a business? I don't think I could start a business anywhere.
Why not?
That's the attitude you need, man.
Yeah.
I guess that's the difference.
That's
So
why
like
she's
I feel
an
like going
entrepreneur.
through this process is just like, one, why not? Two, where there's a will, there's a way. Number
Yep.
3, just do it. Nike, thank you, Nike.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's pretty. You're
Impulsive.
pretty
So like for
adaptable.
me, this sounds so easy to do. You just like do it. But I get when I come back, they're just like, why do you do it? I'm like, I don't know. For fun.
Yeah.
It's typical Yarin too.
I just did it. How did you get into that? I don't know.
No, and that's the thing. It's like that doesn't even seem feasible for me, you know?
Right.
To move to a foreign country where I don't know the language, and now I'm making my business because I see a lack of something there, you know? Then you do it, and then you're killing it. Amazing. That's why I wanted her on this podcast, because it's such
Yeah.
a crazy story, because I feel like a lot of people could share our mentality. Like, what? Like, how?
Right.
She
Thank
just
you. I
did it.
appreciate that.
She just did it.
I think for me, it just sounds like something like, I love to do it. I'll do it.
Okay. Well,
There you
then
go.
Yeah.
I guess that leads me to the next question.
Yeah.
How on earth did you learn that salt and compressors make popsicles?
Yeah. Honestly, YouTube. So my internet is not good
Uh-huh.
all the time, but if you like go to certain like locations or like places or like I don't want to say coffee shops. There's not that many coffee
Starbucks.
shops.
It's for sure Starbucks.
Like some people will have PLDT. Is that a thing here? Just like
Never. You just said a bunch
how
of
do I
letters.
explain PLDT?
I'm starting to think
You
that's
know, like
another
the
way to
internet
laugh.
wire that goes underground, that's stronger. Fiber,
Fiber
sorry.
optic.
Optics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's new. So the people that do have that, or the companies that do have that, you know, we can go and stream some YouTube.
Yeah.
So exciting.
She watches this podcast from the Philippines.
Which is very hard for me to do.
A full hour that
Yeah.
takes her 7 hours to watch.
And I don't want to like make it sound like it's all the Philippines. Manila, you can stream. But where I'm living, it's a random island.
Yeah,
Not
random
but
island
it's a little far away
with
from
a beach that's been
yeah.
cut in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, something like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, YouTube. That's how I learned.
That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
And Mike's a YouTube guy too.
Are you really?
Everything on YouTube.
I love YouTube.
Yeah.
He learned
Yeah.
how to build this table while
From
watching
YouTube?
a woodworking
Video
in the
Yeah.
shower.
in the shower.
In the shower.
And it's free, you know?
No. I
Just
like how
Next.
I like
I'm
how
with-
in
I'm
the
there all
shower
day.
was like not even a thing to phase her.
No, that's fine.
What? So I'm the weird one? I
Yeah.
keep my phone outside of the moisture?
Like,
No.
my phone's not waterproof, so I have to, like, keep it out. Like, the curtains
yeah.
are peeping a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
You hire someone to hold it just like perfectly in your view.
A little monkey. If there's
That's genius.
one benefit to having a monkey,
That's
is it can hold the
amazing.
phone while you're in the
I
shower.
love
Yeah.
monkeys, man.
No,
I can't.
they're disgusting.
I can't wait to own one. Yeah, no, Yarin has a crazy story, and just a girl from Inglewood, man.
Yeah, that's super awesome.
And
Thank
so,
you.
And
Yeah.
so now she's currently working at an ice cream shop.
Yeah. So I feel like sometimes the go get it mentality that, oh, yeah, it's easy, just do it mentality skips us a lot of steps. So once I was just making that ice cream shop run, it was going amazing, but then COVID hit. Hit.
A bunch of
So,
businesses are
yeah,
affected
all
by
the
that.
tourists, they got kicked out actually, like from one day to the next.
Oh, okay.
So my business is
Kind
gone.
of like the plastic.
Yeah, it was just like, what?
They ship the tourists up in plastic and they ship them
Just
back.
like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just like that. Like, all right, New rule, everyone leave.
Yeah.
Everyone is a metaphorical kilo of meat just bleeding down some poor girl's arm.
This hurts my heart.
It's like that Katy Perry song. Do you ever feel like a kilo of
plastic bag
meat
that's not there?
that's bleeding down
You wish you had.
Yarin's arm? You know it. I don't know how the rest of the song goes.
Yeah. So, so right now COVID sucks.
For sure.
There's no tourism there. Actually, they're in a really big lockdown where I was living, which is like you can go to the market once a week.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's no hospital, so they can't like risk any kind of
outbreaks.
Any outbreaks, for sure. There's like 20 people right now that have coronavirus, which is like way more than enough. So everything's super, super strict. So yeah, I came here and I'm like, okay, well, Corona started in Asia, maybe let's say February, March. Time for me to get a paycheck and kind of survive. So now I came to apply to a lot of ice cream shops around the area. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I want to start from where I would be or what my goal would be. So why don't I just start from the bottom and I'll just take what I can get and learn from my experience.
That was a really professional way of saying she's stealing the recipes.
No, I'm not, because one, I don't have those ingredients. Two, I don't have the same machines.
Now you know what to bring back. You're gonna bring your Sour Patch Kids.
That's gonna be a heavy ass suitcase. You're taking full ice cream machines.
And no, to be fair, like I just love that industry. I just love that environment. I loved making it. I love selling it. I love smelling it. I love like telling people my favorite flavor. So coming back to it just felt so natural to me. Yeah.
So everyone loves ice cream, but
I love ice cream.
The process of making these popsicles, they're paletas, right?
Yeah, they're paletas. Yeah,
paletas.
Mexican style.
Yeah. That's because I say popsicles, and that's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. I know. I shouldn't even use that word because that is copyright. Yeah.
It's a lot of like natural ingredients.
Over
like
there, I call it gelato sticks.
Oh,
yeah, to sound
that's
fancy.
really fancy.
Yeah, because I like to my fat versus cream and milk content is more on the gelato side, so that I can taste the flavors and so that it doesn't melt as easily. Okay. So I like to call them gelato sticks.
I've heard about that. That's the whole thing. Like just over here, how you label your ice cream fat free and
exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah. Like in America, for it to be labeled as ice cream, you have to have a certain percentage of fat. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Philippines, you're just like, I'm going with gelato sticks.
I'm just fine.
come get me.
No, I don't want to taste the cream as much. It's hot. It's hot and humid. So.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a sherbet guy, especially on hot weather.
Yeah, sherbet's amazing. That's why I'll call them paletas. I mean, like for me, a paleta is all the above. But I'll have like sorbet style, gelato sticks, vegan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent.
And like, okay, so the question that I think you're trying to ask me is, how do I know if it's good or not? I taste it every day. Is
that the question you were trying to ask?
I was going to say, are you hiring?
Like, how do you know you're doing a good job? How do you get the ingredients? I'm like, I just like tested until I liked it.
Yeah, I was going to ask, are you hiring? But now that I know that you taste the ice cream every day, then now I really want to know.
Do I need a second opinion?
Yeah.
Probably.
I have a master palate.
I have like a 3-day, what do you call it? Just like a 3-day
apprenticeship?
Yeah, apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good for you.
I feel like that's every like kindergartner's dream job too. Like, you get the little questionnaire. It's like, what do you want to be
when you grow up?
I want to be a professional ice cream taster. That's your dream come true.
Right, astronaut.
I just really like ice cream, so I want to taste gelato sticks.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
People say follow your dreams. Follow your dreams.
So what you're saying is we're going to the Philippines.
Absolutely not. What's the risk of me getting my thumbs chopped off over there?
Let me see your thumbs again.
You know what? I'll tell you why. Okay,
it's
they're not. They're
it's
no
totally
shot.
safe. Like there's pirates only in the south.
Pirates?
So, yeah.
Like real pirates exist?
Yes, they still exist.
Are they as sexy as Johnny Depp?
I hope so.
That's not so bad.
No, it hasn't been that big of a deal since like 2016.
They don't turn into skeletons in the moonlight?
No.
Okay.
No. It's only in the south. Too. Only in the south. So, okay, if you guys go to the Philippines, skip Mindanao. Like, don't go there.
Oh, damn.
So I have a friend who's Filipino. So that makes me like fluent Filipino stuff.
Yeah.
But the reason why I'll never go is because he's invited me before and I really considered it. But he told me that there's flying cockroaches. Oh, and
that's everywhere.
I'm definitely afraid of bugs.
That's why you don't travel.
That's really the only reason. They're not in my room, so that's why I don't leave my house.
There's a lot, yeah.
I can't deal with that. He even sent me a video of him like I think a cousin of his slapping a big ass yellow spider in the shower.
Yeah.
Slapping it like it
With
was
his hand?
like a stray
With their
dog.
hand?
Yeah.
Like I feel like every time I like post a video on Instagram, like on my Instagram stories, it's always one of those wolf spiders because they're huge.
Wolf spider?
Wolf spiders.
Wow.
If you have one scary name that's prefaced with another scary animal,
Yeah.
get out of my house.
Right.
They're kind of cute, honestly. Like
No,
after 6 years, I'm like, yeah, you can chill, you can stay there because they eat the mosquitoes.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'd rather have a spider
and
chilling
mosquitoes.
than to have mosquitoes eating my
I'm
blood.
kind
Flesh,
of for that.
yeah.
I'm kind of for that because
Yeah.
it's like I hate spiders, but if
And
I know
cockroaches, they don't do anything. But one time,
they're just that's the
oh my God.
nastiest.
One time I did see a tarantula in my house. Oh.
I've never made that noise before.
And I did not want to play with those.
It was like hairy and everything.
No, it was a tarantula.
I'm sorry.
Tarantula.
Tarantula.
This is a thing. I've known Yarin for so long, and
Tarantula.
I think after she came back from Thailand and the Philippines, her English has just been going way the fuck out the
It
window.
was not my first language.
I mean, neither was
Spanish
mine.
was my first language.
So was
Yeah.
mine. And look at me. Look
You
at
didn't
me.
know what
We're
arbiter,
looking at you.
The
we're looking
brownest
at you.
person.
you didn't know what arbiter meant, so I don't know what kind of
you're right.
claim you're making.
Arbiters?
Guys, it's not the end of the world. You know, if you have aircon in your house,
Nope, that's
you're
not
not
a thing.
going to have
Okay.
mosquitoes.
How
in.
dare you?
And I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because
No.
that's another question.
Because it's cold. So the
Okay,
bugs don't
but
get in.
sorry. Can you say that one more time? What do we have?
If you have aircon in your house.
Aircon. For our North American
I just realized that you guys don't like that word.
for our North American audience, aircon is referring to what we call air conditioning.
Aircon.
And if you're as upset as me and Mike are right now with her calling aircon,
Yeah.
click right here.
Yeah.
No, that's not. It's
Can we
AC.
take a vote?
It's AC. That's the short way of saying it.
I think it's easier to
AC.
say aircon.
It's the same amount of syllables. I'm sorry for getting so
Aircon,
riled
AC.
up and mad at you, but
Aircon now.
what, is that what we sound like to you?
I don't know.
Is that what we Americans sound
Air
like to your
conditioning.
Filipino ears?
Aya, say ya. Yeah. That's
AC.
that
Hey,
sounds like
turn
to
the
me.
AC up.
Turn the AC. Yep. But
Can
then,
you turn the aircon
but then
on?
AC reminds me of PC.
Nope.
You know?
That's never been an
And then
issue.
aircon is always aircon.
That's never once been an issue in anyone's life, I don't
Saying
think.
AC is PC. Saying aircon is offensive to the ears.
But that's it. I'm not living in those years.
No, it's just Yarin's. I'm trying not to be mean.
I'm not behind.
Yarin's English is dog shit now.
No.
no, it's not. It's not. But like you do have
Talaga? That means really?
Oh, nice.
you have moments where you. Oh, okay.
I know. And the
I'm
more I
gonna-
drink, the more I forget my English or Tagalog or English or Spanish.
I'm gonna ask you a yes or no question.
Full
real quick.
Teletubby.
What?
Do you like that White Claw?
Yeah.
Dang it, she didn't do it.
Yes?
She says yes so weird, dude.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes. I'm like, huh?
Because I get excited. I'm like, yeah.
If you get excited, yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. This is freaking
Fuck
thing's bomb.
yes.
Yes.
Hey, there you go.
Yes.
Now you're in the windy
Doesn't
groove.
even feel correct.
I didn't like that either. Just
Yeah.
go back
It
to
was weird.
yeah.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to say a Hail Mary for that one.
Yeah. Oh,
In Tagalog.
I like that. Yeah. I like it.
I don't even know what accent. Now she's just.
Now I'm just being me. So forgive me.
I also do want to say, for any fans of the TV show New Girl, I think Yarin is what Jessica Day was based off of.
Mm-hmm.
I've never met
so
someone.
Cool. So that's like a compliment for me.
What a Jessica Day thing to say.
Yeah.
Love her.
The little shimmy
No,
she
she
just
does-
did.
she did a
Who
little
does
She's
that?
so cool.
I'm convinced the writers of that show must have seen Yarin. And
Maybe they spied on me. Nah, just kidding.
See what I'm talking about?
Relax.
Yarin.
Okay,
Yarin
you're
is
getting in my head.
Yarin is the weirdest person that I know.
Wow, thanks.
But like in but in the best way possible, because it's like you've told me before.
Mhm.
It's like because I brought her to the 21st night of September.
the
Yeah.
best night of my whole life.
It's
3
coming
years
up.
ago.
Yeah.
It's coming up, but it's
is.
like that. All it took was one night to hang out with my friends, and everyone's like, "Yarin's the coolest friend that you have."
For sure.
You guys were the cool ones for creating that environment for me to feel cool enough.
No,
Yeah,
man, she's
that
so-
was awesome. Everyone, 21st night of September,
Play it.
make it make that the day of the day.
Yeah.
New
I
holiday.
don't know what
New
that sentence
holiday.
meant.
I don't know. I just
Make that the day.
Make that the day of the day.
ever.
You know, I think it was Mac who coined the holiday.
Yeah.
It's the 21st night of September. We play the song 21st night of September on a loop all night until
By
midnight.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
What great vibes.
Yeah.
Good song.
That's all we did.
Just on repeat.
And we ate
Yeah.
dip with some Lay's, some
Yep.
rigid, what do you call them?
Ruffles.
Ruffles.
Ridges.
They cost like $100 here.
I'm down.
Yeah. I did want to ask you because Luis, I'm going to do this. Luis did try to embarrass you, right? By mentioning that you were his crush, and then he brought up
I
other
didn't
stories
try to
about you.
embarrass her. I just try to make her realize that she does actually love me, and maybe she should finally give me a shot. And maybe this is the time that I've been waiting for my whole life. And
That's perfect segue for the
Sorry,
question I'm
guys.
about to ask. Do you have any embarrassing stories about him that maybe the audience wants to find out?
Yikes!
I'll be honest.
Yikes!
Besides the fact that you did not fall in love with him.
I'll be honest. I didn't even know the whole time. Like I didn't even realize. I was just like, oh, cool. We're just cool. Friends, best friends forever.
So Luis literally left the studio.
Yeah. So his whole feelings, I didn't even know. I didn't even
I
take
was
into
fine with him leaving.
consideration.
I guess he came
you
back.
didn't know I loved you.
Well, like no.
I told you.
No, you told me like years after, and
I
then
told her over text. What a
yeah,
weird.
and I
That's
was
not
like,
the way to
and
do
I was
it.
like, oh, but we're best friends, so
Yeah.
doesn't matter, right?
Can I tell you one more weird story about
Yeah.
my love for Yarin?
Oh my god.
My expired love.
I'm gonna leave.
I don't like you anymore, Yarin. Don't look at me. No, it was her birthday one year, and I must have. Why are you laughing already?
Because you have to say this next. I just realized, like, the other day you said the thing that made you unfall in love with me, and I think it's so funny.
Oh, we gotta hit that. We gotta
Okay,
hit
later.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, it was her birthday one year, and I was still young. I was like in the 7th grade or so. And so her birthday came up, and when you're in love with someone, everything they say resonates. You know, you remember everything. I knew her favorite flower was an orchid
Which
True.
will kill all
at the
time.
time, maybe.
Okay.
But still.
But yeah,
Very
so
difficult
We'll go
flower to
true.
keep alive.
What other
Um,
favorites does
yeah.
she have?
Anyways.
where do
wow.
I start?
Favorite musical artist?
I feel like I always go like, oh, I love
Obviously,
her because
Ja Rule.
orchids. I'm like, wow, orchids.
Her favorite color was teal at the time.
What? Why do you even remember these things? Like, I feel like I've changed. My favorite color now is like aquamarine.
It was
That's like in
teal
the
as
same
a,
family,
I
though.
know,
It's like, oh,
I
is
know,
that exactly the same?
But that was very specific. Wow.
I'm a little bit embarrassed. I should have kept that to myself
Any
for
other
the rest
favorites?
of my life. No,
Yeah,
no.
continue. Go on.
No, I'm good.
Favorite animal?
All the music that I listened to at that age,
What's your favorite
the
animal?
giraffe. Fucking obviously. Come
Yeah,
on.
no one needs to
What a
say that.
stupid question,
We know.
man.
Okay.
We know.
Wow.
All the music that I listened to at that time period.
To be fair, it was amazing music. That wasn't because of me.
No,
it was
I-
because Blink-182 was just the best band
Oh,
in the whole
Blink-182
world.
Okay.
for sure. But I listened to Screamo for this girl. I listened to a song that's called
System of a
like
Down, I
"Hey
really
Jake,
like
what's your
them.
name
Oh,
again?"
okay.
Something like that.
Oh my god, I don't even know who.
Hey John,
Hey
what's
John, what's
your
your
name
name
again?
again? I don't even know who's
It was
saying
straight up
that
like,
anymore.
and I was like, if Yarin likes this, I like it.
know.
I love this a lot. Hell yeah. Don't know what they're saying, but no, but
They
Loyal.
barely have a grasp on the English language.
Wow.
but it was her birthday one year, and I straight up asked. I texted her sister. I was Chazelle, and I was like, Chazelle, what can I get her?
Shout out to Chazelle.
Yeah, I don't think she's
I
known
don't
the
think
story.
I even know this.
Maybe
I
she
don't know
does.
where
I
this is
forget.
going.
But I texted her. I was like, "What can I get Yarin for her birthday? I want to give her something nice." She was like, "I don't know." And Chazelle's probably like just used to weird guys texting her,
Sure.
No.
like to help them with you. I don't know. Every guy in Inglewood was in love with Yarin.
Okay.
I'm not special.
You're not special.
So she told me, "I'm this." Thank you. That actually meant the world to me. Big Al, if you could make that a soundbite, send it to me, so I can listen to it every night. No, so this I'm gonna date, like not name a date, but this is gonna show you how old it was. She told me to get her an Anchor Blue gift card.
Oh,
yeah.
my god.
You remember that story?
Yeah.
Now I remember it, yeah.
So I got her. Okay, I'm in the 7th
Wow.
grade. I got her a $50 gift card to
Anchor
Anchor
Blue
Blue,
was so cool.
and also $50 for a 7th
That's
grader.
a lot.
That's impressive.
That was my life
That's
savings.
impressive.
That's a lot.
So my plan was, and I even picked out the gift card. I'm like, this one's pink. She's a girl. She'll love it. I got her a $50 gift card. and I was going to get her the orchid. And then I got too shy and I didn't do it. And I kept that gift card and I went that weekend and I spent all $50
You bought a pair of jeans?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else must have given me an ink
What the fuck?
gift card. I'm like, yeah, I bought 2 jeans with that.
I'll kill him. Yeah, no,
Oh, awkward.
Okay, not how I saw that story going. Gonna hurt when I cry tonight.
I think I love this podcast.
As much as I love her.
So more questions. Let's
Just
continue.
kidding.
Anyways.
Wait, can I tell the story of how I fell out of love with her?
Okay,
yeah.
that
I
one,
think that's what we were on to next.
That
So-
one, I feel like, let me just say something. Once you have roommates or once you like live with your significant other, you
Yeah.
see things that you didn't see before. Like
Right.
first you're blinded by love, then you
Sure.
see the real person. Then you're like, oh wow, this person is just very messy, or this person just farts all the time.
Yeah.
And
Yarin farts so much, dude, and I couldn't do it anymore.
no, I don't.
No. That's pretty much.
I don't know what's real anymore.
No, I mean, because at this point, I still didn't drive, so she would just pick me up. She would drive
Okay,
everywhere.
another romantic gesture. A lot of mixed messages here.
Right, she would pick me up from
Go ahead.
home, talk to my mom a little bit.
Yeah.
Might as well make me another heart
That's
out of a
it.
gum wrapper.
Yeah, for sure.
Freaking,
So what led to it?
I'm just upset now.
I wish I made you
No.
like a sword.
Or like,
Or call me like at least
or just spell out best
bird.
friend with gum wrappers.
BFF.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Do you say BFF? Filipino girl, man. BFF.
I did.
But no, so she wanted to have lunch at some place, and so we go to Boiling Crab.
Mhm.
It's a chain. I don't know if you've
I
heard
love
of
boiling crab.
For
like
who-
Cajun shrimp.
Yeah.
So good.
it. Yeah, whoever's not a local, it's a seafood place, mostly a shrimp place, I guess. But whatever. But they give you a bib, and I knew at least that much. I'm like, oh, it's
Eat with
kind
your
of cool.
hands.
See, I didn't know that much. But
Why would you
whatever.
have a bib?
So I see the menu. I'm like, okay, this Cajun shrimp sounds good.
Mhm.
Whatever. So we both order shrimp, and I'm assuming it's gonna be peeled. If anything, all I got to worry about is the tail,
Right.
so I could hold on to it and then just
Yeah.
cleanly eat
For
it.
sure. Like a
They
little
come
toothpick.
out. They come out with a bag of shrimp, bathed in sauces, with the head still on
Heads
there.
on
The eyeballs are like still
The
The
looking.
legs
best
on.
part.
No, and like the legs and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the
so-
head is the best part.
And so,
Oh.
I'm about to throw up on this podcast. But so the food arrives and I see it and I'm like, okay, be cool, Luis, be cool.
Yeah, you got
This
this,
is
you
gonna
got
be
this.
fine.
If
FYI,
Yarin likes
it was
I
not a
love
date. You didn't have to be cool.
Wait, it wasn't?
Revelations to this story.
No, so
I'm leaving.
you know what? I don't think I had ever peeled a shrimp before then.
What?
It's just always peeled. You don't do that at restaurants, at other restaurants. So whatever. It gets
I'll
the
give 'em
food.
Have
no
you peeled
credit.
a shrimp,
I
Mike?
have peeled the shrimp.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
but-
actually allergic to shrimp.
Oh, never mind.
That's how you found out.
But I've peeled
Have you
shrimp
filleted
before.
a fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've never.
Okay, I get it.
I've never.
She doesn't love me. All right.
skinned a cow. before.
you haven't?
No, I've never done
Me
that.
either.
Never slaughtered a pig.
But no, so the food gets there, and I'm kind of a little bit
You're grossed
shell
out.
shocked, I'm
Sure.
like, okay, well, how are we gonna do this?
We were young too, so
Yeah, and
I
Yarin
get it.
grabs a shrimp with the head and everything, just puts fingers are in her mouth at this point, and just like,
Wait, what about the shell and the head and stuff?
yeah, you chew it until you get the juices out, and then you like spit it out.
Oh my
Like sunflower
god, that's
seeds.
disgusting.
What?
thank you.
Oh my god! I thought you were
Thank
gonna
you.
say you peeled them and then ate them.
No,
No,
it
like
was
sunflower seeds. You chew it, and then you like spit it out.
if there was any remaining life in
Yeah.
those shrimp, she sucked it out of them, and then looked me in the face, and I was like. I don't love you. No, yeah, because like she sucked it and then like just tore everything off and like is biting shit.
All right,
Most
so
people
be-
say that's a very sexy thing to do.
Who told you that?
Most people,
The
apparently,
public.
the YND audience. So my question to you was: did you do that intentionally to get him out of love, to
I
make
was
him
just
fall out of
eating.
love with you?
No, I was just
So you
eating.
still don't acknowledge his
No,
existence at all,
So
or his
a
love
few
for
days
you?
ago, I was trying to start a food blog. Not really trying, but I eat in random places. So I was just food blogging it, and I'm like, Luis, you know what I realized? Every time I food blog and I look at myself back, I always have food on like my face or my teeth or something. And Luis was like, always. Like,
Every
every time. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh.
I think you need to understand though. He has a lot of like pent up angst
From that instant
anger. And
It's like
kind of repressed
PTSD.
emotion. Yeah.
If I just hear the word shrimp, Yarin, 2007.
I have like a
Always.
little bit chilly here, which is fine. He's just like, oh.
We've talked about this before on previous podcasts. I
Your
eat boneless
knee.
wings. I eat boneless wings
Yeah.
because I could put a fork in it, shovel that thing into my mouth, my fingers stay clean. What? That's why forks were invented. I'm not gonna suck on a damn scrimps.
Shrimp head.
Yeah. I do want to tell one other story,
Go ahead.
just because I think it's funny. Both of you guys shrugged like,
Sure.
Whatever.
probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's when I visited Yarin in Thailand, and maybe am I allowed to say this? We always had a thing where, like, for whatever reason, if we're drinking, we would go pee together. Where it's like it was a group effort.
It's like in the bushes.
yeah,
Or is this
yeah.
Okay.
It's like
That's what I do with my girlfriend, so I don't know what that has to say.
Yeah.
something every guy wants to hear when
Yeah.
they're in love with her. Just
Makes-
one of the girls.
Makes total sense now.
Yep.
Oh my god, that was really funny though.
No, so yeah, that was just our thing. Like if we're, let's say, whatever, we're
Downtown LA.
Downtown LA.
By the car, you get that side, you get that side.
yeah,
We're
it's
gonna,
like you got to pee. All right,
Yeah.
let's do it. Yeah, you go in your corner, I'll go in mine, and we just do it at the same time. you
Yeah,
know?
because if I get arrested, you get arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. It was just a bonding thing.
Oh.
Oh, it was just like I'm taking you down with me.
Yeah.
No,
Also bonding.
They can't chase both of
Yeah.
us.
no. Yeah, right.
Who beat longer?
But yeah, no, that was just our thing. And so in Thailand, we were drinking a bit, and then we were at this new hotel which hadn't even opened yet.
It was a private hotel.
Yeah.
It was like a soft opening.
Okay.
We were like the first guests there.
yeah,
yeah.
so we
Yeah.
we were hanging out
Very
by the
private.
pool.
Nobody there.
No one else. It was just
Pool.
our
It's
group.
an abandoned building. Okay.
No, it was beautiful. Let's say 4.5 stars.
Oh, okay.
4.6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
nice.
that's
Nice,
pretty
nice.
accurate. 4.5.
4.2 pound.
5.
That's how you-
Yeah, no. So we're drinking there. We're drinking by the pool, and at some point, her or me say like, "Hey, I gotta take a piss." It's like, all right,
Pee
let's
time.
do it.
Let's
Pee
go.
time. So we go. We start venturing off, and now we're in like shrubbery. We're in
Right.
the bushes.
Just jungle now.
Yeah. And so
Yeah, literally.
I take my corner, and then she pops a squat, whatever, and I'm like, and I like.
Going
Sounds
such
terrible.
detail. Yeah. This is- okay. Go ahead.
Girls
Why do you
always
gotta
pop
make that
squats.
weird?
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine.
She says she
What?
goes to she's
Yeti
in
was
the
peeing
restroom.
standing up.
No, I
well, there
definitely
you
squatted.
go. There you go.
Pop squat.
Splashed all over her ankles. Is that what
Ooh,
you want
I
to hear?
hate that when that happens.
Unbelievable.
Ew. Oh, is that something girls have to
Continue.
put up with? So,
This guy's terrible at this.
I start for lack of better terms, my wang's out. My wang's out already, and then I'm like, I freeze, and I tell Yeti, I'm like, Yeti, stop! Like we have to leave. She's like, what? What's wrong? I'm like,
Oh my god.
there's a monk meditating. There's a monk meditating right there. And she was like, what? And she looks, sure enough, there's a monk
Yeah.
sitting down,
Yeah,
cross-legged, and meditating. And we're like,
Just pissing on him?
we're fucking just peeing in his holy area. So we're like, okay, let's just quietly move, leave him alone. You know, whatever. We leave. We walk a little bit. We walk a little bit. More bushes. All right, my wang's out again. My 3 kilo wang.
Yeah.
And
That was like 4.5 pounds. Yeah.
nice.
More like 5.
More like,
Hey,
wow.
that's what's up.
That was a lot.
Remember that.
I mean,
I'm just converting.
you were the one who
I'm
was
just
there.
converting.
You were the one who was there.
I don't know.
Yeah. So now we're somewhere else, and we started going again, and I was like, Yeti, there's another one.
Another one again.
And she was
What
like,
are you in a
Meditating.
forest full of monks?
It was a
Yeah.
soft.
Is that where they
opening.
grow them?
Well,
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
I think we moved again. Then I
Was it the
realized,
same guy?
No.
Did you just
We
circle back?
realized there was a bunch of monk statues and meditating
Statues.
poses.
Oh, they were all statues.
Yeah, and we're over here like
Okay.
I'm like quietly putting my dick
I
away,
know, we're
like,
like a little bit of pee and then move my bad, and then a little bit be like, I'm sorry again.
I feel bad because you were probably out of your pants around your ankles doing this.
she's waddling. She's waddling
Yeah,
through.
that's tough. That's a
I
tough
want to
one.
say it was harder for me. Yeah.
I could pee and run at the same time.
Just make sure where the wind's blowing.
Yeah, for
that,
sure.
that was an
I'm gonna
experience.
jog backwards.
That was funny.
So we're hitting that point.
We're hitting
You got
that
anything
point.
else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Otherwise,
No.
that's up to you. You're in charge here.
Do you have anything else that you want to talk about?
Nope. No, just because we're nearing the end of the hour. You want to hit nothing?
I don't know. I'm only
This-
good when questions are asked.
If-
Because then
if
I'm like,
you-
oh, yeah, that's right.
If you did want to confess your like love, whether past, present, future, now would
Oh
be
my
the
God,
time.
black cherry's so good.
Yep. Okay.
I like this flavor.
I guess that'll do it for us this week.
All right. Well, thank you, Yarin, for joining us this episode. Right?
Yarin, thank
You're
you for
welcome.
having us.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
'Cause you really stole the show with this episode.
We'll lock the door on our way out.
So the way we wrap this up, always we got to give our audience a chance to let them know where to find us. Right?
Yeah.
I let Luis handle that one.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Where can they find us?
this is my one job on here. If you aren't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at You're Not Down Pod. But here's the thing:
There's a catch.
there's a catch. Just spell "you're" right. Don't.
Oh,
Don't be a dum dum.
don't be that person.
You'd be
Don't.
surprised how many dum dums we got in the world.
They don't even know us but your.
Not our followers.
Yeah.
Not our followers because they
they're
found us.
educated. They're
Exactly.
smart.
YOURE.
They're go-getters.
Not down. On
They're
Instagram and Twitter.
Entrepreneurs.
You're
They're
not
they're
down.
entrepreneurs. Yeah.
If you spell it like that,
Yeah.
you'll get a direct message from us saying
sure.
thanking you. You're not down.
Yep. At least
Yeah.
7 R's in there.
Yeah, for sure.
And as always, if you want to email us with whatever, send it at yndpod@gmail.com. And of
.com.
course, it's never too late to leave a review.
Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Helps us so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's so free for you to do. Only takes a second. Apple Podcasts, give us a 5-star review. Make sure you leave us type the words in. That's what we need.
And the reason we say it all the time is because it does actually help.
Yeah, it helps us a ton.
It puts us on the charts.
And the charts. We're
We've
trying to hit the Filipino charts this year.
Dude, we've hit Mexico. We've
Yeah.
hit Australia.
Yeah.
Filipino is like the Mexico of.
I think the Philippines is
Yeah.
what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Guys.
I think that's what I said. No.
Yeah, you said Filipino. that's the type of person.
Son of a.
What do you mean is the Philippines is the best?
Yeah, Philippines are the best, is the best. The
In my
Philippines
opinion.
is the best.
This has been the choppiest outro. I do want to give a quick shout out because I forgot it last week.
Go ahead.
I don't know, whoever watches on YouTube, if you see the stuff that's on our wall, we keep adding stuff. So I got a very cool painting on here.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. And it was done by, give her a follow because she's really talented. My dog Cujo, man, he passed
away.
a year and a half, 2 years ago. So that was one of my favorite pictures of him. She brought it to life. Follow her at BLC_art5.
Thank you for that.
Big
We
thank you to
appreciate
her.
that.
Big thank you to Brianna.
And we put it on the wall.
Put it on the wall.
Yes, thank you so much. All right. If that's going to do it, also, if you leave that review, you get your name shout out on the podcast.
Yep.
If you send us a meeting and we put it on the wall, you also get your name shout out on the
Yep.
podcast. Now it's words of wisdom time. We end every podcast, every episode with some words of wisdom. This one I thought I had to make it kind of goofy because I know you're kind of goofy, right?
Yeah.
This one comes
Yes.
to us
Yeah.
from Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, I
It
like
says-
that guy.
Martin Luther King had a dream. Dreams are where Elmo and Toy Story had a party and I was invited. Yay, my turn is over. That's our words of wisdom for
I
the
love
week.
it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's our words of wisdom for the week, guys.
I get it.
Have a dream. Yay, our party's over. Last thing, make love to the night, motherfuckers. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And this podcast obviously is based on a true story.
Of course.
That's going to conclude the podcast, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for another week of You're Not Down. Thank you, Yarin, for joining us.
Thanks.
Everybody have a
having me.
beautiful week. Have a wonderful life. And we'll see you on the flip side later. Rock on.
Bye.
I hit the microphone. That's going to suck.
Bye.
Later. And rock on.
Bye.
Bye.